creative friends, this is Soraya and thank you so much for being here. So I allowed everything to dry and I'm gonna bring it up closer just so you can, just look at the different textures and colors and just see what's going on here. So what I decided to do is I have been journaling about it in my studio log. I've been asking the page, like, where does it want to go? And what I decided to do is I am going to, like this blue over here, I put down this blue, but I feel like I'm keeping too much of Connie's stuff. Like I wanted to keep about 70%, but the way things stand right here, I feel like if I leave all of this, because all of this is Connie stuff, all of this is Connie stuff. The only thing that's on this page that's mine is this face, and over here it's this face over here, and this little bit of blue, the Prussian blue, but not this blue. This is all Connie's over here. So I just feel like I need to insert my voice a little bit more. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start off by just blocking out parts of it just because I want to insert my voice a little bit more. Like there's no point, well, at this stage of where I'm working, maybe later on, I don't know, but there's no point in me keeping too much of Connie's work because then I feel like I'm not learning. And there are times when I've looked at a spread of Connie's and I'm like, oh my God, I love too much of this. Like, I don't even want to cover it up. But if I keep too much of it, then I just feel like, okay, I'm not inserting my voice enough in there. And then it kind of defeats the whole purpose, I'm thinking. Now, I don't know, later on, after I work through many spreads, I might like see things differently, but that's the way I feel right now. Like I want to insert enough of my visual language so that, it doesn't look 100% like Connie's work, if that makes sense. And I also think I'm going to cover up this black and white pattern here because it is a little bit overpowering. And I also think I might add some oil pastels to the mix. I don't know yet. That's going to be for the last layer, maybe. But for right now, I just want to just cover up. Now I'm going to keep this blue here. So you guys, when I make these videos, more and more what I'm doing for these art process videos is I am just thinking out loud, and I'm hoping that it will be helpful to, people who are watching this, because a lot of times, like just say I wasn't making a video, like just say I was painting on my own, listening to Dr. Clarissa Pinkola Estes, which is like one of my favorite things to do in the whole wide world, then I would just be thinking all this internally. Obviously, I wouldn't be talking out loud. But because I'm making this video, I'm talking out loud because I'm hoping it's going to kind of, like make my my process external so that you can kind of see like what I'm thinking. And I brought this up in the last video, is painting is just a whole bunch of decisions that we're making. So, if you were going to work like this, or just say you weren't going to work like this, just say this was a blank page and whatever, when I talk out loud, it's kind of like going, oh, okay, I can see why, I can see why you made this decision. And maybe it'll be helpful when you're painting, is my point. I'm sorry for that big, long, kind of roundabout explanation. It is kind of difficult sometimes for me to talk logically and paint at the same time. It is a little tricky, I must say. So what I want to do is I want to keep this is all Connie's right here. So I want to keep it, but maybe I want to I'm just trying to see here. I want to get a shape that I like. So because I ran out of my blue Stabilo, I'm using my orange Stabilo, which I actually love because, like, look at it against this orange. I mean, I'm sorry, against the blue. Like, that's my favorite color combo is orange and blue because they're complementary colors and I just absolutely love it. So this actually works out really well. And this is why, you guys, like, I did put an order in for my blue Stabilo because I do use it all the time. But this is what I mean about, you know, start where you are, use what you have. Because if I had had my blue Stabilo pencil, which I don't have, I have a tiny little stub somewhere, I ran out of it. But if I had had my blue Stabilo pencil, I might have used my blue Stabilo pencil just to kind of make the lines here. But then it would have just gotten, you know, obscured. It would have gotten mixed in with the blue paint. But because I don't have my blue Stabilo, I'm using this orange here and I absolutely love it. And I'm gonna leave it. It's gonna be part of the final piece, which I think adds so much. Like, just look at this. This orange and blue is stunning. And then I'm gonna actually bring it up over here. Ooh, like, look at that, you guys. I love this. And when you use what you have, it forces you to have like all these magical discoveries, just like I'm having right here. Like, look at this, you guys. I'm just, ugh, I can't even stand this. Like, look at this here. Okay. Now what I am going to do is I'm going to try to figure out what am I going to do with this. So this is Connie's. This all is Connie's. This is my face that I put over top of this, and this was just a space and I turned it into a figure, and this is my face over here. But there's a lot of Connie's here, but I want to get rid of this. So I don't think, do I want to use blue? I don't know if I want to use blue. So at first, when I decided to keep this figure, I thought that this figure was going to overwhelm everything because it is so, like, it's so strong. Like, it's just, like, I'm going to bring this up closer. It's a small figure, but, like, look how, like, she looks so sad and she's got such presence. So I thought, you know, it's going to, like, dominate the spread. But now, because I put the orange over here and the blue and orange is just zinging, so now I think, okay, you know, there's like some tension here. So when I look at this spread, I go here and then I go here and then I go here and then I go here. So that's a good thing because that keeps my eye moving around the page. So that's really good. So I'm really liking that this figure is not like dominant in the spread, but there's some tension between the two. And now let me just try to think here. What do I want to do with this black and white? I just feel like it's too it's just too graphic for me. It's just too eye-catching, I guess is a good word. And I don't want it to be eye-catching. I want this figure to be kind of more like a bit subdued. I don't want it to take it away from these two figures here. So I'm just going to, I don't know if this is the right thing to do, but see, so I just kind of got rid of it. And okay, so let me see here. So all of this is Connie's. All of this is Connie's right here. And then the orange lines and the face is mine. And then this is Connie's and this part is Connie's. So I feel like it's kind of, it's mostly Connie's. So I do feel like it's about 70% Connie's. I mean, that's what it seems like to me. So that's good because that's what I wanted. I wanted to be mostly hers, but not like 100, like not like 95%, you know. Okay, so let me see here now. I think what I'm gonna do is I was gonna keep this for like hair, like her hair, but I think I'm just going to like, and I do like those yellow circles there, so I'm gonna keep that. but I think I'm gonna go like that. Go like that. And so you guys, I bought this, I think, when I was traveling when we lived in Europe, and it's French. Oh my goodness. Like, it's Prussian blue, and I absolutely love it. So I try to use it sparingly, just because, you know, I don't want to use it all up. So I'm gonna keep the yellow circles for now, but I don't know if I'm gonna cover it up later. But if I cover it up now and then I want it later, I'm not gonna be able to retrieve it, so I'm just gonna keep it. I really do like the yellow, like the way it, like yellow, yellow, yellow. So it keeps my eye moving. And I like that, so, okay. So I'm really liking where this is going, you guys. I don't know if I'm happy with this, like, little, I don't know about that, honestly. It's not sitting well with me. I don't like it. I like the fact that the black and white graphic, you know, part is gone, but I don't like what I put down. So I don't know if I'm gonna put some, you know, that I don't know. Oh, that might be interesting. And this is just some of my tea soaked collage, and then I was just messing around and I added some dots with my Posca markers, so I'm kind of really liking that, actually. And see here. But see, if I just put it there, it's gonna look weird. Like, I'm gonna have to add some collage to other parts of the page, which is fine. I mean, maybe I could, I don't know, maybe I could put it there. That's not bad. I want to do 3. So a long time ago, I learned that everything that you add on your page, you should do it in odd numbers. So whether it's a color, whether it's a line, whatever it is, it should be in odd numbers, because odd numbers keep the eye moving. It keeps things a little bit unbalanced, and it has some tension. Because if it's an even number, then it's too static, and then it doesn't have the, it's like too boring. It's too static. So yeah, so let me see, like, no. Ooh, I don't know, you guys. I do like that over there, but I don't know where else to put it. So I'm gonna put it there because that's really bugging me, actually. I do not like that. Like, yeah, I didn't like the graphic part that Connie had put down, but I don't like this even more. It just doesn't go there. It's too weird. It looks out of place, so it's bugging me. So I'm just gonna cover it up. And I'll see where I can add the other pieces of collage. But for right now, I'm not gonna put it anywhere because I don't know. So when I don't know what to do, I just don't do anything. That's like a good rule of thumb for me. Because instead of, you know, I mean, of course we learn by, you know, doing mistakes and, you know, things that lead to happy accidents. But if I really don't know what to do, I just don't do anything, and I just go, okay, I'll just figure it out later. But I am really loving this blue and orange situation going on here. I am so loving it, you guys. I'm actually wondering if I can mimic some of it over here somehow. Ooh, okay, I do like that. Ooh, I do like that, you guys. And it's picking up on the orange that I put on the collage, so I am really liking that. Okay, you guys, I'm gonna bring this up closer just so you can see. Like, look at that orange, you guys. It's very faint. It's a very faint line, but look at it. It really makes a difference. Like, it's just really, you know, just making things buzz. Okay, guys, if you've watched all the way to the end, thank you so much, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.